And there it is, the I'm immune, I'm pregnant scene.
Here. Got it.
Yeah, it's just, this is where the obsession, I think this is the first time it's really getting in between them, that there's now personal conflict starting to form.
Yeah, there's a real standoff towards the end of this scene, too.
Halley, do you remember, this was your first week at Naughty Dog, and we had an outline. Some of the major beats were there, and you had the idea of, like, what if we made Dina pregnant?
Yeah, because we were, I think it was on my first day, and the problem we were trying to solve was we want these two girls to go to Seattle together. We want to have Ellie to have this conduit to talk about her feelings and maybe this thing to pull her back, but how do we keep, how can we narratively hold Dina back so that Ellie can do a bunch of these missions alone? Because so much of this is about the singularity of the obsession and the loneliness of that and how hard it is to be alone in this world. Then I just threw it out there. Let's knock her up.
It's interesting, too, with, if you think about the first game, over the course of the journey with Joel and Ellie, is they slowly open up more to each other and reveal more of their secrets. And these characters are kind of doing the same thing. They're both holding back on secrets. So even though it's a very angry scene, they're revealing everything to each other. You were telling the truth.
Maria and Tommy
Yeah, bitch!
and Joel are the only ones who know.
I'll just speak the subtext for all these scenes.
Please do.
Knew.
I found this scene really hard because it was one of the. I mean, we literally. You have two very like big reveals or reactions that could have been like really soapy if I did it wrong. You know, it's like the I'm pregnant and also like the chemical burn. You know, like that. That's really tough.
It's like because I remember we talked a lot about that, which is. You just thought your friend was going to die in front of you. You thought you might have to shoot them in front of you.
Yeah, it really opens with her
So you
being
have
like,
this
I'm gonna be
moment of
alone,
like
yeah.
sadness, relief, and also, by the way, I'm pregnant.
A lot of
Yeah.
the times when Ellie's in severe conflict, she like, one of the things that I find very relatable is like suddenly she loses eye contact. Like it just goes inward. Everything just goes into this inward rage that is so nuanced, and I don't know how you could really pull this off in a game a decade ago maybe, because there's so much beautiful facial that you do that they're able to capture.
Yeah, I feel like I talk about this all the time. Like this game, I don't think would have had the impact or any of that without. I mean, there's so many people that make up the performance that you end up seeing and playing, and I feel like you can give it your all, but if you don't have the right people that are sitting there for, I don't know how, I mean, years and years.
It's sculptors.
Yeah.
It's animators. It's lighting artists. Even if you don't get the right lighting, the performance doesn't come through.
Right.
And all that stuff just takes a lot of effort and iteration, like so much iteration to get it right, and to try to, that moment we felt on the stage, to draw it out in a CG character is a lot of work.
So much work to really nail the anxious avoidant attachment style. It's gorgeous. It's like we all understand, you know?